Pakistan's former military ruler Pervez Musharraf has taken refuge in his farmhouse after a court ordered his arrest. He's wanted for undermining the constitution during his time in power. Osama Bin Javaid reports.
High drama at court. Pakistan's former military ruler and president fled after judges ordered his arrest. Musharraf had come to court hoping his bail would be extended once again.
Why am I not being allowed to do politics in Pakistan? It is because I brought prosperity to Pakistan and added to its security.
The Islamabad High Court, which was ironically set up by Musharraf in 2007, wants him to face treason charges for deposing judges and suspending the constitution. His party is still adamant to put up a fight.
We are just waiting for the decision of the Supreme Court. If they say his arrest is necessary, he will contest his arrest.
It's been all bad news for Musharraf since he ended his exile and came home to a small crowd last month. Lawyers at the Islamabad High Court mocked the former president as he forced his way from court, crying out in Urdu, "Look who's running away." This is where he has retreated to, on the outskirts of Islamabad. Media reports say Musharraf's farmhouse is likely to become a sub-jail due to security concerns, and it is unlikely that he will spend time behind bars.
This very large luggage and baggage that General Musharraf represents for the military, I don't see it being very, very likely that he's going to spend significant time behind bars.
Treason charges may just be the beginning. Benazir Bhutto's assassination, a Baloch leader's killing, allowing drones on Pakistani soil, the Red Mosque saga, are just some of the legal challenges he faces. On his first court appearance, a lawyer threw a shoe at him. And for so many alleged crimes, Pervez Musharraf isn't short of enemies in Pakistan.
I would hate to see the Pakistani system turn into a revenge system. I'd like to see the Pakistani judiciary and the courts and even the military, in a sense, let justice take its course, but not treat him abusively. He's been humiliated, he's been disgraced, but I think that you don't want to begin a process of hanging people because of charges of which many people may be guilty.
His return baffled people at home and abroad, but apart from Pervez Musharraf, everyone seems to have known what was coming. For now, the man who declared to return to save Pakistan is trying to avoid jail.
And Osama joins me live now in the studio. Osama, just give us a bit more background to today's events.
Well, Darren, Pervez Musharraf is the latest among a series of military dictators who've ruled Pakistan. He removed a sitting prime minister in 1999. He declared a state of emergency in 2007, deposed all of the judges, held the country's constitution in abeyance, and then went into exile. Pervez Musharraf was ruler for the 10 years of Pakistan, where his opponents say could have been the best 10 years, and they did not. Musharraf's rule did not allow Pakistan to prosper. Now, Musharraf went into exile in 2009 and has stayed in exile since. He was living a comfortable life in London and Dubai. He was doing tours, which led many to ask why was he returning. He said that he's returning to free the country of corruption and to liberate the country of the rulers that it has seen. When he was coming in, the court said that because of his actions in 2007, he should be arrested. His party went out. They said he should not be arrested and protective bail should be given to him. That was given to him and it was extended a couple of times. When they went in on Thursday, this is what his party and Musharraf expected, that this bail would be extended once again, but it wasn't.
Osama, what kind of precedence does this arrest warrant against Pervez Musharraf set?
Well, for people who've been watching Pakistani politics for the past few decades, this is a rare moment of majority for Pakistan. It sets a huge precedence for people, military adventurers in particular, who want to come and take over the country, that they will be held accountable. They will be held accountable by the people of the country. They will be held accountable by the courts as well. You have to bear in mind, this is the first time in Pakistan's history, with 60 years, almost 60 years of military rule, in one way, one form or the other, that a military dictator is being brought before the courts. Pervez Musharraf is not something from the distant past. He was the outgoing army chief. He was the outgoing president. And he has been brought before the court, and he's been asked to explain himself and to tell the people of Pakistan why did he take those actions for that many years.
All right, Osama Bin Javaid, thank you. Let's stay